Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time at UBS Arena, please welcome to the ice HC Tel Aviv and the Jerusalem Capitals.
Defense for Jerusalem and in goal, their goaltender since game number 1, Jonathan Resinger. And we are underway from UBS Arena. Glad you could join us. Back for the third period here at the IHL USA Challenge Cup. Lead, and it's now a 5-2 hockey game. We also had a goalie switch to mention. Itamar Melzer now taking over in goal for Tel Aviv after Max Goldberg allowed those 5 goals. Ari Ackerman, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. We'll be right back here from UBS Arena with the things into perspective a little bit. We had a goalie change. It's a little bit like a pitcher change, right? Your pitcher's unfortunately not having a great night. So in comes his brother Mikhail, then to Zitzerman. Shoots one up.
But you get more accurate calls, potentially.
How excited are you for opening day this year? Big rivalry with the New York Mets, correct?
Well, we like to think so. We're hoping the Mets think that.
Crowd into it. And the game has been exciting, too. Like, it's a 5-3 hockey game. The fans have had plenty to cheer about. Levy with Zitzerman. Levy shoots. Saved by Melzer.
That turned into a 3-on-1 rush.
Real quickly, too. Tel Aviv just got caught deep. Here we'll see it again. Levy coming in, getting a great shot on Itamar Melzer as we'll go to break. We'll be right back here from UBS Arena. Great experience, and for all of that to come together in a terrific finals game. It was Jerusalem against Netanya that year, and it was such a great game. It was a 10-5 win for Netanya. They had an undefeated season, but such an incredible experience. And really, if you're Jewish, if you're thinking about... I love her, and I'm so happy. Oh, no, we got a fight. It's Mike Janello and Nolan Balin. Knew what hockey was. So I think if they're watching right now, it would be quite the shock for them to see what kind of sport that their son and their grandson fell in love with. It was an incredible summer. I got to live up in the north of Israel for a little bit and commute down to the rink. They were still playing down in Netanya for a little bit. The players were living in Tlin is 24 years old, native here of Long Island. So, he'll center this one first, goes behind the net, has a man out in front, finds him for a shot, and a great save by Itamar Melzer. Just me and a broadcast team. And one of the ways that I got to really meet the players was we didn't have a color commentator, so we just bring whoever wasn't playing that night up into the broadcast. We talk to them, let them get their color commentaries. Spector shoots, saved by Melzer, and he'll cover.
Yeah, big save on the transition going the other way by Itamar Melzer. But we spoke about it. What does Tel Aviv have to do? And I said offensive zone time. There they were. They really came out, and almost that first full minute they played in the Jerusalem end, trying to get some pressure, but didn't work.
It's Ilya Spector down left wing. Throws a weird shot off the side of the net, and it's handled well by Melzer. Feet in front for Kozhevnikov, and he went high with it. And now it's sprung on a partial break. He shoots one that's blocked down by Melzer. But Jerusalem gets the puck. Down low at Zaitchik. Out in front for Halpert, and there's a great save by Melzer. Halpert on it again, negates the icing. Peretz looking for a feed, trying to go in front for Reimer. That one didn't have enough juice on it, and that sits in the crease for a second. Danes with Zaitchik. Kozhevnikov to the goal, and it's deflected wide. And now we're going to have a stoppage of play. Looks like we're going to have a penalty against Tel Aviv.
I'm not sure if it's a penalty or what, but Janelle was down. You'll see a hit right there to the head. And he stayed down for a bit.
We'll figure it all out after this break here from UBS Arena. Didn't take it. Mikhail back to Zaitchik. He shoots and a save by Melzer. And now Tel Aviv has a break potentially, but for Timmy Payne. Payne loads up a drive, and it's kicked away, sitting in the crease for a second, and cleaned up by Tel Aviv. With all the answers so far for Jerusalem. Here comes Levy. Left side, a shot. When a lot of them, live in Israel full time. Glad you could join us here from UBS Arena. Kozhevnikov a shot off the draw, the looking for their chance to respond on the man advantage.
Both teams now over 50 shots on goal. 52 for Tel Aviv, 51 shots for Jerusalem.
But it's taken away by Nikita Zitzerman. Here he comes. Nikita Zitzerman scores! A hat trick for Nikita Zitzerman has tied it again. back and forth action here from UBS Arena. It's all off a great rush by Zitzerman. He looks, and he just takes it himself. He blows one past Melzer. Bring the hats down. Of walking back in for Jerusalem, centering feet, out in front, Zajic, and a save by Melzer. There's the play in front again for Zajic. What a feat to find him from Ilya Spector. Itamar Melzer coming up big again for HC Tel Aviv. Hasn't allowed too many goals since he came in after Max Goldberg allowed the first 5. That was the first one he gave up all evening. Off the face-off. Left side, Kozhevnikov towards the net, save by Melzer. The rebound by Kozhevnikov in on the forecheck. Now Peretz dangles around out in front, and Melzer able to cover. And they still fight away for it in the front of the crease.
Penalty has expired.
Good puck movement by Jerusalem on that power play, and good job by Netanel Peretz to get hard to the net. Right side to Spector. Spector in front for Payne, and Zitzerman digging for it, couldn't get the puck. Zajic in, shoots, blockered aside by Melzer. Picked up behind the net, it's sitting on the stick of Melzer, it's loose for a second, and the referee will blow the whistle. Good job by Dennis Zajic. United States with the Watertown Wolves for a little bit in the FPHL. Also a little bit in Czechia as well. Payne sends one to the goal on a save. Zajic on the rebound!
Jerusalem tied it, and now the OT winner.
What a play from Dennis Zajic, just finding the shoulder of Itamar Melzer. What a way from UBS.